to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today I'm going to be making chicken parmigiana, and the ingredients I will need are 1 chicken breast, a beaten egg. In this bowl here I have some panko breadcrumbs, some salt, some pepper. I'm going to add in some garlic. Normally it would be fresh garlic, but yeah, I have got some. So I'm just adding in some garlic oil, not garlic salt, and parmigiana. What do you think? Oh yes, Parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to grate in some Parmesan or hard Italian cheese. Now, chicken parmigiana, it does sound quite Italian, doesn't it? No, it's not. It's pretty much an American dish, to be honest with you. Italian, American, I don't mind, it tastes delicious. So I've got some parmigiana in there, and now I just need to give it a little, just 1 fork will do, just mix all of this up so that when it comes time to dunk my chicken and coat it, it's going to get coated in a bit of everything. So that is done. Now I need to open my chicken, and this is just 1 breast that from a pack, and what I did was froze them individually, and I'm just going to dry it off a little, and then we have to batter it out so it's all one. Thickness. So I'm going to get something out and get ready to do that. Right, I've got my chicken, I've got it between cling film, and I'm just going to use my rolling pin, and I'm going to just batter it. Now I want it all to be the same width, thickness I should say, but I don't want to be really hammering it and tearing at the chicken. So be firm, but don't feel like you're beating somebody up. I've now got a nice chicken escallop. So I've actually prepared a plate of seasoned flour. So it is just flour with salt and pepper on it. Okay, and there you go. Look, you can see it's pretty much the same thickness. So what we need to do is rearrange things in my very tiny kitchen into the seasoned flour. Into the egg. And finally into into our panko, garlic and parmesan, just letting most of the egg drip off. And we're changing hands because we've got one wet and one dry hand. And push down so that we get some coverage. And then we're just going to turn it over. Now you can double dip, and by that I mean to take this out again and put it into the egg and then into the breadcrumbs again, and I actually think that is what I'm going to do. So shake off into the egg, and then back into the breadcrumbs. Right. And once that's all covered and I'm happy, be back to talk to you about the next part. Right, our chicken parmigiana we will just gently fry until cooked, and you'll need to serve it on a tomato based sauce. Now I have this tomato sauce that I made a couple of days back, and this is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into this tray. And these bags incidentally were from Lidl's, and they're great. They are Joy bags, and they really do keep everything fresh, and they freeze well. So that's good. Just need to wet my fingers and get a spatula in here, because this is quite a thick sauce and it is very garlicky. Garlic is also a fundamental part of this recipe. So any tomato sauce, you could use passata and just add some garlic to it. And some oreganos, you know, any Italian herbs really. So I've just done that, and I'm going to spread that out and pop it into my oven on low. So we're going to bake, and we're going to bake at 160. Just to heat it through. Right, let's put our pan on, and what I've got it on is 800, and using my Evo oil sprayer, I'm just going to lightly spray the bottom of the pan, and when it's hot I will put our now breaded escallop in to cook. I will be serving this with some tagliatelle and some roasted tomatoes. But also what will happen is when the escallop is cooked, it will sit on top of this tomato sauce. I will cover in mozzarella and grill it so that the mozzarella melts. So we've got it with tagliatelle and roasted tomatoes too. Right, believe it or not, that is hot enough to go in. So, in we go. And we're just going to let that gently cook, and we'll come back. Right then, our chicken escallop is cooked. Our tomato sauce is warm. What you would do is you would heat it in a pan, because obviously you'd be making it from fresh or tarting up your passata. So I'll add a little bit of water because that's gone quite dry. My tomatoes are looking beautiful. Right, so what I need to do is put the chicken on top of the tomato. Just move that. Bring that on there. Little tip, don't try and use a bare hand because it's a very silly thing to do. And I'm going to go over with some grated mozzarella. And just a tiny bit of a ball of mozzarella left, so I'll go over with that too. And then what I'm going to do is change the function on here to grill. And I'm going to go, I'll leave it at 5 minutes, probably won't need it. We're just going to put that in there until that all melts. So press start. And you will see all of this once it's dished up. Well, our tagliatelle and our tomatoes are dished up, and now it's time for our main event, our chicken parmigiana. So I've got a spatula here, and there's my chicken and the tomato sauce, as you can hopefully see here, is under the chicken, and I'm going to add some more. Right, chicken parmigiana with tagliatelle and roasted tomatoes. And obviously we want to know how it tastes. So I'm going to give it a go. Right. Okay, so let's go in for some of the chicken. That's beautifully cooked, and some of, and I've just covered up how well the chicken's cooked, and some of the sauce, but you can see that is absolutely boiling. So that sauce is amazing. I will put the recipe for the sauce in the description here, but look, there's our chicken, beautifully cooked, as you can see. There's a little this sauce actually has a couple of chilli flakes in there, so that's an optional extra. Lovely. Chicken Parmigiana. Pretend it's Italian, it's really American. So I'm going to go through and finish this because it is delicious, and I will see you again very soon in the kitchen with Pen, and thank you all very much for watching. Bye bye. If you'd like to see more of what we get up to in the kitchen, click here.
And if you'd like to subscribe, please click here. And obviously don't forget to tick that ding-a-ling.
It's down there.
That ding-a-ling.